Hello everyone, this is Wagner and I should do a blog or better a vlog today about food and eating and things that I'm eating here in Brazil. So I'm gonna show you a few of the fruits that I'm eating and you'll see how easily it is to get 5 servings a day, even though I'm only getting 4 today. Maybe I need to lower this. Anyways, first are my beloved grapes. Here they are. They look just like grapes, but there's a difference between the Brazilian grape and the American grape is that you sort of pluck the flesh out of it when you eat it. Let me see if I can do it in a way that it's not so gross. You see how this kind of comes off? This is what you eat, and it's also yummy and sweet as hell. So when you eat the grape, you have this discarded skin. I've never seen grapes like this in the US. Maybe they exist. Maybe I'm just going to the wrong grocery store. Love them. And you can get juices, fresh squeezed grape juices in a lot of places. Last night I went to this place called the Ritz Cafe in Jardins, which is a nice area in town, and they had organic grape juice available. Of course, I had a rum and coke instead. Another fruit that I took a picture of and put it on my Facebook is this fruit here, which is sort of bruised, and that's usually how they are because they are very sensitive. This is called guava. In English, in Portuguese, it's called goiaba, and I think it's goiaba in Spanish. And there are two kinds, and this one is pretty good in size, and this is a red one. So when you cut the fruit, you get to see the flesh, which is red and has all the seeds, and it sort of looks like a human brain. And you eat the whole thing actually. You eat both the skin, this has been washed, and the fruit, and the pulp with the seeds. And this is unbelievable. It's my favorite fruit. It's just really good when you have diarrhea because it sort of dries you up, if you know what I mean. With guava, you can make a guava jam, or this hard preserve that you can slice and eat with fresh cheese. Or you can spread it over bread. Sort of an opposite fruit to the guava as far as its effects on your digestion is the papaya. And here's a papaya that's been already cut. This is the yellow one. You can see it's quite large compared to my face or my heart. And it has these little seeds, which some people actually eat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a slice. And the papaya in Brazil is called mamão. And the word papaya is used for one kind of mamão, which is very, very small. It's about half of the size, and the pulp is actually orange. This one is yellow. I'm going to clear the seeds because I don't like to eat the seeds. So I'm just going to scoop them out, and they sort of come out as a group, as you can see here. And I don't particularly like, if you are going to eat the seeds, don't chew on them, just swallow them whole. I know some of you like to swallow. Anyways, and then you just scoop it up with a spoon. And this is amazing. If you're constipated, papaya is the way to go. This is probably the nicest flavor you ever have. one more piece and then I'll stop. The last fruit I'm going to show you is this beautiful fruit here. Again, not necessarily the prettiest thing in the block on the outside, but on the inside is the most beautiful thing ever. And its name in Portuguese is, it's an indigenous name, I think it's Tupi Guarani, it's called maracujá. And it's known in the US as passion fruit. But the one in the US is a little bit longer, not as round as this. Again, you can have a sense of scale. And it's longer, and the inside is usually purple. This one, it's a bright yellow. I'm gonna cut down here, and then I'm gonna lift it up for you to see. It's sort of a tough skin. It's like a shell. And here is the inside, and the smell is just unbelievable. It's I think it's borderline aphrodisiac, or maybe I just think it's a very sensuous smell. And here's another one on the other side. So here are the two sides. And it's almost like a coconut. It's a hard shell. You don't eat the flesh. You just eat the seeds. And the seeds, they have a little juice. And I don't know how to say this. This is sort of, you can eat this in different ways. You can blend it with ice and water and make it into a juice. And then you can, sieve out the little seed crumbs, or you can make mousses with it, and like a passion fruit mousse is very popular dessert. You can make jams, and you can just eat. And the way I'm gonna eat is I'm just going to put in a few spoons of sugar inside. It's a lot of sugar. I'm gonna mix it, and the taste is a little bit on the sour side, so that's why the sugar is sort of warranted. And this is how I used to eat when I was a kid. You just mix it and then you taste it. It's pretty good. This thing makes you sleep, so if you have kids that are really hyper like my sister, you want to give them a little bit of passion fruit juice before around bedtime, and they'll relax. It makes you sleepier more so than turkey will. I put a little bit too much of sugar, but here it is. So, to sum it up, using the weird Brazilian grape that just suck the pulp out of the encasing, the beautiful guava, the refreshing papaya, and the sleepy passion fruit. So, uva in Portuguese, mamão, goiaba e maracujá. And so here you can see I've had 4 of my 5 daily servings of fruit. This is not counting vegetables, and the banana that I'm not gonna bring because even the bananas are different here. You kind of have an idea already. This has been the longest vlog ever, so I hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.